Wait a minute. I thought this was a... Oh. It's another special game because you're special. Of
What do you mean
course.
special game?
That thing up in the right-hand corner, that means you're special.
Oh, whatever. Can you please make it bigger?
Right, just give me a second. Projector, where is... got it. Hang on. And that is the wrong thing.
And I'm special. I'm the special one.
Hey, it's not exactly the easiest thing dealing with computers, where if you... Oh boy, it's not working, I have to turn it on and off again. Alright, there you go. Didn't you say you just started... You just started this?
I
Because
did.
you have a bunch... Wait, you already had... I thought you said you needed a better shield. That is the better shield.
I already bought a better shield. That's why I said that, because I was buying a better shield. Damn it.
Oh, whatever. You do realize those things can get destroyed by likes, right?
I don't know what a like is.
Shield-eating monster. Probably one of the more infamous, Legend of Zelda enemies. Speaking of famous things, it's a secret to everybody. You know, I don't know what the Japanese is supposed to be for that. Wait, so what did you get while you were playing the game?
I got my new shield.
So you already had the blue ring and the white sword.
I guess.
Because normally you start out green. Well, whatever, it's not like you didn't need the help anyway. So, I finally figured out, I finally fixed the issue, the audio issue. Like I was telling my clueless sister, it looks like somehow the audio, the microphone in OBS got set to default for some reason instead of the proper microphone. I don't know. Technology is designed to make you meet Einstein's definition of insanity, where, like I said, it's not working, better turn it off and on again, where you just try the same thing over and over again in an attempt to get things to work. Press start real quick. Or, you know, ignore me totally. Press start.
Oh. Hold on.
Alright, yeah, that's fine. I remember back in grad school, there was one professor, who I would TA for. Actually both of them, I think. I would say this... Was it both of them? I'm kind of misremembering because I talked to... Okay, yeah, you don't have any Triforce shards. Do you want me to just direct you to the first dungeon? I think it's left, and then...
I just like killing the people. I don't...
Well, let's not wander around aimlessly. We can... I can at least give you direction and you can kill enemies there. And besides, there will be a different variety of enemies. Wait, before you go to that dip... Oh, also, I guess all the secrets are unlocked? That's also what's special, which... I guess I could sort of... so if you see that enemy shooting... yeah, that one there. I never realized this, so it's a Zor... It's an enemy called Zor, but what I never realized is that, so it has two sprites, and the one sprite is the face, and the other sprite, I think, is the back of the head. So I think it's facing upwards if you're above it. And I never realized this up until recently because I had just seen a video series of a Legend of Zelda remake for the 40th anniversary. Let's see, it either recently had or is going to have its 40th anniversary of The Legend of Zelda. Fun fact. Did you know that, Stella?
No.
But, yeah, it was made in 1986.
You weren't even born yet. I was.
Yeah. Nintendo really has... It's basically is responsible for revitalizing the video game market in the US. Are you at all familiar with the video game crash of 1983, Stella?
No.
So back in 1983, the video game market crashed because there was a lot of low-quality games that were just being shoveled out. There wasn't really much control in terms of video game consoles. You could potentially take a cartridge from one console and just shove it in another and it would potentially work. So there are a couple of infamous poor quality video games like E.T., which I think it might be an urban legend where they dumped a bunch of unsold copies in a landfill and covered in cement. I think it might be partially true or something though. But in 1985, Nintendo revitalized the market over here with games such as Super Mario Bros. And then came Zelda. Nintendo is responsible for a lot of classic games, Mario, Zelda, I guess to a lesser extent Donkey Kong Country.
Or not Yoshi, Kirby.
True, Kirby too. So it's really remarkable just how much of a juggernaut Nintendo was in terms of basically the number of different IPs that they produced that are just really huge in terms of gaming. And I will admit I am a bit of a Nintendo fanboy, which that might turn some people off, but I'm not going to be one who is going to carry water necessarily, because it does feel like Nintendo and gaming in general has become more corporate, which is disheartening. Go back up. Go back up.
Is that for this one, or is that for this one?
Well, you can use keys on whatever doors. They didn't really have the wherewithal back in the day to...
See, it's been a minute since I played Zelda.
Yeah. I'm not doing awful. But I do... Yeah, this is probably why... Yeah, be careful of those traps. This is why I probably anyway, why I wanted you to go in this direction. That probably has some power. Okay, the bow. Oh yeah, you absolutely need that to beat the game. So yeah, I'm a Nintendo fan, but not at least too much of a fault, I'd say. I mean, like I said, they are kind of a juggernaut in terms of big titles. Yeah, how many names of different enemies do you know?
Not hardly any.
So do you know what those enemies you just fought are called?
I know what a Goomba. I know the Goomba from Mario. And then what's the plant's name?
Piranha Plant?
Yeah, Piranha Plant.
I mean, I would think you of all people would be familiar with plant names, right, Stella? I mean, they even shoot fireballs so that you can just smoke them with their help. Did you go to wait? Press pause. Pause the game still. I want to see. I want to see which rooms you. Huh?
So wait.
We're down to 2. Oh, okay. Never mind. So. Is it 2 dungeons? Never mind. You.
Oh my god.
Well, no. That's what I was concerned about. I didn't want you to miss the boomerang. Careful. Those are okay. Those are wall masters. They will take you to the beginning of the dungeon if you run into them. Just go ahead and go to the boss room. I think those might spawn instantly. I'm not sure. Okay, Aquamentus. This boss is Aquamentus. Don't run into the flame. I realize, yeah, just keep, there you go. Just keep stabbing it. Aquamentus is, being the first boss, pretty easy. But it will get harder, of course. You know, come to think of it, I'm not sure if Zelda isn't really brutally difficult. It's not necessarily Nintendo hard, if you will. Granted, I guess part of that comes from that it doesn't need to inflate the difficulty to get more gameplay out of it because it's more exploratory. It can be a bit obtuse, I guess, in some regards, which some of that comes down to translation. Why are you... Don't run into the enemies. Do you remember where the second dungeon is?
No,
I will say it is over in the rightward direction. So I told you recently that we all took a driving course.
Mm-hmm.
So, how do you feel about that in terms of me and Mom?
I dislike your driving for completely different reasons. You scare me on places like 13, not 13, like 95 and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, you see, the problem is I actually pay attention to the speed limit. I remember back, when I was young, I remember sitting in the car, yelling out to Mom and Dad, you're going away from Dungeon 2, noting every time there was a speed limit sign and announcing the speed limit. I'd imagine Mom and Dad assumed I would grow out of that sort of habit. I'd imagine Mom and Dad thought I would grow out of a lot of things that I didn't really grow out of. My idiosyncrasies. I'm going to drive Mom up a wall with all my experiments. Speaking of which, also, you know, it's pretty cruel of you to deny your children gifts from their uncle.
Nikki.
Remember, right?
Keep your meat to yourself. Nobody wants that.
Oh, well, but it's educational, isn't it, Star? You see, I put the meat in detergent, and the detergent, it decellularizes the meat by... And basically, it interrupts the plasma membrane, and that's because the detergent molecules, they are what's known as amphipathic, so they have a hydrophobic region and a hydrophilic region. So they have basically a sort of fatty region, which you of course would know about, and then it has a region that is not going to repel water, and so it actually, I think. It's actually fairly similar to the water molecules themselves. The membrane molecules themselves, not the water molecules. That being said, I don't know all the details in terms of that. There's got to be some difference between detergents and... Well, maybe it's the fact that the detergents are not... they don't have a balanced charge, from what I understand. You see, at least most of the molecules, if not... yeah, let's just go with most. In cell membranes, they have the phosphate portion as well as... You already have medicine, you can leave. If you go left and down a couple of screens, the third dungeon is nearby if you want to do that one. There's also a fair up north if you want to top off your health. It's actually it's remarkable. It's remarkable how much I know in terms of... Okay, you don't need to go to the ferry. Know about the directions in this game when ordinarily I would get lost in a hallway. I remember once I was talking with our brother, and he was playing Breath of the Wild. Go down and to your right. Which is a big game, and I was able to pinpoint his location basically just off of...
right?
Yeah, right. Based off of just the fact that he was north of Zora's domain and near a castle, and there were a bunch of guardians near there. Which, mind you, I guess that is a pretty substantial landmark, but even so, it's interesting how I remember that. Oh, also, fun fact stuff. So, do you remember the ending of this game?
No, absolutely not.
Well, you have beaten it a bunch of times, though, right?
I have no idea how many times I've beaten the game.
But you have beaten it a fair amount, from what I understand.
I don't even remember if I beat it once, honestly.
Really?
I don't remember.
I was under the impression... Well, maybe this is why you need to lay off the pot. You were just saying you have the memory of an elephant last time we tried to stream, but unfortunately audio problems. Do you remember that, Stella?
Yeah.
Do you remember what I responded?
It's because it's been such a long time.
Well, no, because you said your memory was like an elephant, and I said you had the weight of an elephant. Something like that.
Oh, fuck. One of my kids is up.
Those enemies, by the way, are called Dark Nuts. Don't run into the edge. I kind of thought you would get more of a kick out of that name.
Hold on, I think one of my kids is up.
Alright, well. Let's see. Once my sister is back, I'll have to harass her more about the whole meat thing. I guess I could maybe just expand in the meantime on the whole detergent aspect. It is something that other people on YouTube have talked about. I originally actually even found out about it from YouTube. There was some guy, apparently, he was talking about how they use this technique to remove the cells from donor organs, so that they can use the leftover scaffolding to populate with the patient's own cells. At least in theory, I don't know if that's an actual medical practice yet. I believe this person in question used this technology to decellularize a grape and used it to basically turn it into meat. I would imagine some form of stem cell would be involved. Speaking of which, so there was I saw some clips of House MD, which is a little bit interesting, you know, some of the medical stuff. I mean, it is, I guess, a drama, so there are probably going to be inaccuracies and whatnot.
Okay, put her back to bed.
Yeah. What's is the hold on, is the your character you messed it, you accidentally pressed the 2, I guess. Your character was frowning. Maybe we should just disable those keys. We don't actually use the emotes. Yeah, I watched a clip of House MD, and he mentioned cancer stem cells. So cancer cells, under certain circumstances, can undergo they can undergo what's known as de-differentiation, and they can basically behave in a stem-like manner, so to speak.
I don't like these things.
Yeah, you're probably going to die. And I think there's actually a lot of overlap in terms of cancer and stem cell behavior. My undergraduate work was actually on yay!
Whatever. I was in that game for a while.
You also have the higher defense, which I guess realistically you could potentially just grind for that at any point in the game, though, mind you.
Can't...
So, start. You should press start. Or you can... Is it select? And then... Or down? I forget.
I wanted to save it.
Oh. If you die again, just press... Or wait. No, just wait until you die again. Given that it's you, you surely won't... it surely won't be that long. So what do you tend to think that people have the cure for cancer, and that pharmaceutical companies...
I didn't say there was a cure for cancer. I have said they don't want to cure cancer, and whoever, and God forbid if anyone ever did come out with it, I feel like they would have to be in fear of their life.
You know, if that were the case, it is my opinion that that might actually be a very foolish position of pharmaceutical companies. Potentially, anyway. Just ignore these. They don't... killing them won't drop it. Go left. Or ignore me entirely. And my thought is because just because you have a cure for cancer, that doesn't mean that it's going to be a definitive end of it. You know what I mean? Cancer can recur, and in addition to that, even the standard treatment that could potentially even be oh wait, I just realized okay, hold on, because now yeah, I've had the little mad scientist going there for a little bit, and now you're all frowny face.
What?
I think after this I might just disable the emotes.
Oh my god.
Well, now's a good time. Could you give me a sec to disable the emotes? Hold on. Give me a minute, and I can hop into my computer.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay, I think okay, I got it fixed. I don't know how just one of us had that going or not, unless I somehow activated and didn't notice it up until now. For the love of... okay, projector. Still not the right one. Hold on. Open projector. Preview, okay, there we go, finally. Yeah, anyway, cancer, but so, yeah, that could potentially be a foolish position on any pharmaceutical companies, in my opinion, potentially. Alright, go ahead. Oh. Sorry, I just realized I was muted. Okay, you can go ahead. Can you hear me? Stella? Stella? Hello? Oh, for the love of... Can you hear me? Wait a minute, did it... Let me just check the mic. Can you... Stella? Hold on. Mic. Properties.
Please leave your message for...
Hello?
Oh, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes. I was going to the fucking bathroom, Nick.
Okay, there we go.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, you were what? You were going to the bath? Oh, I thought maybe you couldn't hear me for some reason.
No, I even said I'll be right back.
Oh, well, I didn't hear that. Okay, so I didn't realize. Okay, you can hear me? Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Now where was I? Oh yeah, so one of the last times you weren't able to stream, or a week or two back, was because you lost your voice yelling at those kids.
Yep, happens all the time.
Yeah, I could yell at you and call you Mother of the Year, but realistically speaking, those creatures you call children are little monsters. So I guess I can only blame you so much. Then again, they do come from your genetics, which... So it is ultimately still your fault, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess it is.
Yeah, these are the children you get, huh?
These are the children I get.
Oh, by the way, did you notice the shape up in the top left corner, the shape of the map? Are you going to respond to that?
No, not while I'm trying to fight these stupid things off. I need this.
You know, you're losing to Keith and Gels. Those are basic enemies. Wait, go back down. I suspect... Okay, there's a decent chance there is... Okay, this door should unlock if you kill all those enemies. Don't run into them. Don't... Just... wait for them around corners and then stab them. Without running into them... Maybe we should just look elsewhere. There's... I don't know what the item... Wait. The item, I think, in this dungeon is either the stepladder or the raft. I'm pretty sure.
How do you go down?
Try pressing select. Try pressing minus.
Okay.
And then press... Yeah, press plus. Press B real quick.
B's not doing anything.
No. Okay, just press... okay, it took you out of the dungeon, which... Do you want to go to dungeon 2?
Sure.
Okay, dungeon 2 is over more in the rightward direction. Your video game skills have aged quite a bit, much like your breasts. Right,
I have great breast neck.
Yeah, didn't you say you used to work at Hooters?
I did.
Did you ever dance for your customers?
Nikki, I don't know how many fucking times I have to tell you. You don't dance at fucking Hooters. I don't expect you to know because you don't fucking go anywhere.
Yeah, well,
You said I'd rather stay at my home and jack my ween.
Hooters wouldn't really do much to appeal to me anyway, outside of maybe their wings. Didn't you say their wings aren't that great,
good.
though?
No, their wings are not
so much for that. It's actually interesting, so, given that how mild-mannered and subdued I can be at times, although you might not necessarily be able to see that from stream. I do enjoy spicy things sometimes. Yeah, I drink chocolate milk instead of alcohol, but I'm something of a fan of spicy food to a certain extent. Oh, and did you finish your bundt cakes?
I did.
Did you try smoking them?
Nikki, you said the dumbest
I mean, I would
shit.
assume that you would see the spelling, make the quick assumption that there's an L in the name, and then try and shove it in one of your bongs.
There's something fucking wrong with you.
Yeah, I think we've already established probably some form of autism. And you're ADHD, and... How should I put this in a nice way? Or mental disability. Is that... What do you think?
You're the fucking mental case.
Well, I'm not saying I'm not a mental case. I want to give your children meat. And like I said,
You might want to be careful how you say that.
You know, that's a fair point. I want to give your children decellularized meat and detergent as a gift. Yeah, I did not phrase that well before.
No, you definitely didn't.
Okay, nothing. Go back out. Yeah, no, just leave. Yeah, but don't worry, Stella. So you rejected my gift, but you did say that maybe the kids can have it once they're older and they could understand the science. So it can be a science gift. So don't worry, I think it's either left is the path you should take, or up and left. Go left. But don't worry, I can save the meat for a couple years, and I can give it to them once they're old enough, okay? I can just keep their meat in the refrigerator until then. sitting in detergent. You'd like that, right?
Sure, Nick.
You know, you'd think people would learn at some point not to defy me, because that tends to make things worse ultimately, which is a lesson you really could probably do in learning, Stella. Because, just as an example, I don't like the beach. I do not like it, and yet back in the day, go down into your left, my mother insisted on me being around even though I was miserable. And she would have to listen to it while I was there. And so now, I figure, she must have liked hearing it. You just wasted that. You already had max rupees. Go down, 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 down. And go to your left. So she must have liked listening to it. And so now, I have... Sometimes I give her the next best thing, since I don't go anymore. And I simulate my presence by calling her and complaining. The beach is too hot, and the water is too wet, and I don't have any water. You froze the water bottles to keep them cold. I can't drink them, mind you, but boy, are they cold. Were you ever there when Mom yelled at me for walking around in a wet bathing suit? Were you ever there in person for that?
I don't remember.
Yeah, she...
remember that.
The bathing suit sticks to me, and it got all uncomfortable, and it was awful, and my mother... I had tendency walking funny because of that, and my mother yelled at me for walking like I had cerebral palsy.
Jesus.
Our family. Let's see. So, you didn't try smoking those cakes, though?
Nick, I'm not even gonna answer dumbass questions like that.
I think you'd be the expert on dumb questions. Anything interesting going on in your household?
Not really.
No. I mentioned before, or in the last attempted stream, but Dad, speaking of my autism, maybe it's contagious because Dad has started drinking chocolate milk too. You have any thoughts on that?
I mean, Dad's also autistic as shit, so I hate these things.
Those are called Gorias, by the way. I mean, those are far from the worst enemies.
Oh, it's not these ones that I don't like, it's the other ones.
The Dark Nuts.
Yeah.
Those aren't even the hardest versions of the Dark Nuts.
I just don't like them.
Well, Dark Nuts are some of the hardest enemies in this series. They are reoccurring. In Ocarina of Time, for example, they basically function as mini-bosses. They are huge armored knights that will plow into your face with an axe, and I think they deal 3 hearts of damage. Do these things give the magical boomerang? I'd like to take a moment to point out that you have the magical ring. How exactly did you ever beat that? Well, you said you weren't sure if you beat this.
Yeah, I don't
Maybe
know.
you didn't beat it, given your skills.
Oh,
Also, recently, so I leave my underwear out.
oh my god, Nick, no one cares about your underwears.
Out by the shower to step on after I'm done. And Mom took a pair of my underwear to She said she wanted to use them to wipe something down, which really reassuring given that I live with this woman. Oh, I'm clean, sure. What, do you have something to say to that?
Nope. It's funny that you took your underwear to wipe something down.
I didn't do it, Mom did!
I know, I said it's funny. It's very funny.
I'm not sure if that's the word I would use. Granted, I'm the one talking about it, so I guess... I mean, from my perspective, it's more... I don't know if I want to say disgusting. I mean, I wouldn't do that. Do you think Mom has common sense?
Not all the time.
That's where you get it from, right?
Sure, next.
I mean, I'm not wrong. Okay, okay, do you remember how to beat this thing?
No.
Okay, this is called a Dodongo, and you need to feed it bombs. I think 3,
How do
if
I
I
do
remember
that?
correctly. Press start. Select bombs, and you need to place it in its mouth, basically. It might be a bit wait a minute. Nope, not... You need to place a bomb right in front of its mouth. No. You can also... I think you can also, if it gets stunned like that, hit it with your sword. In its mouth. Hit... Okay, quickly, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Oh, wow. That was... I didn't realize the magical... It only took one hit with the, white sword. There's an old man with hints that says the Dodongo dislikes smoke. Alright, you want to go back to Dungeon 3?
I don't like that one.
Dungeon 3, do you want to...
Is there any hidden things in here?
No, I mean, there might be some stairs, but it would only lead you to the inside of the dungeon. Don't run into the front, that makes you take damage.
Well, you can't hit him from the side either. Where are you supposed to
no.
Where are you
Okay,
supposed to hit him at?
okay, no, okay, go up. Go, no, go, okay, touch him from the top.
Oh, okay.
Also, you don't need to do that. They're not going to, you're wasting your bombs.
I gotta get out of this, because I'm gonna keep hitting it.
Well, yeah, then go back, okay. That's your medicine, just use either the candle or the boomerang or the bow and arrow. So... You want to know something interesting about the Legend of Zelda theme? What are you doing? You don't need to kill all those things. So... Originally, the composer of this song was going to use some song that was going to go into the public domain as the main theme, but it was just days away from entering the public domain, and so he had to create a new song, and so he created this song that you can hear right now. So it's interesting how we almost didn't get this iconic song, because the Legend of Zelda theme is really iconic in terms of the series. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would assume, this is basically just an assumption, I don't know for certain, that the composer in question was Koji Kondo. He is a famous Nintendo composer. So he is one of the big higher-ups. He's not... don't think of him in the same terms of as say Shigeru Miyamoto, which. How are you familiar with Shigeru Miyamoto?
No.
He may very well be the single most famous video game designer. You know what? Do you want to go back to Dungeon 3?
Yeah, where am I going?
Go down. Go down and or down. Yeah, go down. Yeah, just keep going down until I think it's one more, and then start taking a left. Don't run into the enemies. What else? Yeah, so Miyamoto is... He's responsible for Mario, Zelda. Zelda in particular was inspired by him exploring exploring caves as a child in Japan. I suppose it makes games like
Am I still going left?
Keep going left for now. Okay, now go down. It kind of makes Breath of the Wild and such. Okay, another left. Remarkable because, in a sense, it is a return to, I guess, kind of the intended spirit of Zelda in terms of exploration. Down, go down. Left. What's this? Okay, yeah, a couple more screens left. Because Breath of the Wild is, of course, very open-ended and exploratory. I mean, some people don't like that in terms, they don't like the game, but I think there's kind of a right way of playing it, and that's to let yourself get distracted, and just go wherever. So that's I guess my 2 cents on it. You didn't wind up liking Breath of the Wild, right, Stella? You called it Breathe of the Wild because you can't read. What are you doing? Stella.
I thought I heard a noise.
Maybe you're...
Make sure it wasn't my kid.
Maybe you're hallucinating from the pot. Maybe schizophrenia is starting to set in.
Where am I going?
Stella.
Shut. Where am I going?
Well, first you should not keep going back in and out of the same room.
Where am I going?
To the left.
Am I going over that bridge?
Yeah. Yeah, so do your friends only find you interesting when you've smoked up a bunch of pot? Is that why people are friends with you, Stella? Because
yeah, that's why.
Because you bring them drugs and are a degenerate, and people can laugh at you when you're acting like a degenerate.
Sure, Nick. Where am I going?
Keep going left. You'd think you'd be able to remember a place you've been 10 minutes ago, or however long. Okay, down, and then to your right. You see, Stella? Maybe if you didn't smoke pot all the time, you'd be able to remember. You'd be able to remember things, and you'd be able to have the memory of an elephant in addition to the weight of one. What do you think? Stella? Not... Okay, go right. I told you to go down. You can't even remember instructions from 10 seconds ago.
I got all kinds of things coming at me, bro. I got all kinds of things coming at me.
Well... Again, maybe if you didn't smoke weed all the time, your short-term memory would last more than 5 seconds. Do you think your children would be able to? To your right. I'm rolling my eyes. Unfortunately, I don't think my track. Right. To your right.
Ow.
Your kids are doomed. Not only do they inherit your bad genes, they also are being taught in part by a woman who doesn't know her right from left. Stella. So if you use your left hand, you can make in the shape of an L with your index finger and your thumb. Oh wait, you don't know what an L looks like because you're illiterate. Also, you probably don't know what your index finger and thumb are, do you? Stella, can you make an L with your left hand?
Nope.
You know, you'd think somebody who is always bragging, who is always bragging about how much more independent she is than her brother, she'd be able to accomplish simple tasks.
Nikki, that's why you live at home.
I live at home because it's convenient and I can save money. And that's why I have money saved up, whereas you spend it all on weed.
Yeah, I spend it all on weed, Nick.
I'm sorry. You get it for free? That's what you say, right? Even though I remember one time.
When I did extra special curricular activities, I did.
I remember one time you did complain about you have to attack it from the back or the side, and not run into it. I remember one time you had a drug deal you were going from Mimi's from. Don't say. You just got yourself kicked out of the dungeon.
Oh, well, that's stupid.
When you save, it takes you to the menu screen. You'd think after doing that once, you'd have enough pattern recognition to be able to realize that's what happens when you save. But no. Again, my sister's completely incapable. And speaking of lack of independence, yeah, so you're also don't you want mommy and daddy paying a bunch of money for your kids' private schooling?
I didn't ask them, Nikki. They fucking offered.
Okay, maybe do you not want them to pay for it? I could tell them.
Nikki, shut the fuck up. Stop acting like I asked mom and dad for fucking money, because I don't do that.
Okay, maybe I should relay that message. Okay, mom and dad, Stella's not asking for any money.
I never asked for any money from mom and dad.
Okay, maybe I should. So would you prefer? What would you prefer then? Would you prefer paying for private school on your own, Miss Independent?
Nikki, with the amount of money that mom and dad fucking cover your ass by
you
not
really?
having to go grocery shopping, you not having to pay any type of rent, you not having to fucking pay for utilities.
Oh yeah, it costs them money to not pay me rent in terms of, I mean they're not, I mean the groceries is one thing, but that, and aside from that, I think we both know that Dad would if nobody else was living here, Dad would run the risk of food poisoning. What with Mom leaving food in the refrigerator for months on end, if not longer. You see, that's where I get the whole meat thing from my mother. It just manifests differently, right? Go north real quick. There's a ferry. Do you know which direction north is? Or should I have just said up? Is that confusing to you, Stella?
Nikki, go fuck yourself.
Unga bunga. Stella need go down now. Down. Even when I'm mocking you, you can't take directions. Or as I'm giving, you can't take directions as I'm giving them. And the fact that I'm mocking you and basically comparing you to some kind of cave woman really just accentuates the point. Doesn't it?
Doesn't it?
Yeah, so maybe I should tell mom and dad. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you should ask her. Maybe you should
Nick,
make.
I really don't appreciate you having people think that I ask mom and dad for money because I don't.
No, I'm saying maybe she should. Maybe they should ask you if you want it. You think? I mean, I wouldn't want to.
That was their fucking idea, Nick.
Well, I mean, I
Not
wouldn't
mine.
want to step. I wouldn't want to step on any toes and interfere with any of your independence. You know?
Nikki, when you want to move out of mommy and daddy's fucking house, then you can talk about independence, okay?
Am I touching a nerve?
You're just fucking retarded. Like, you really
What does
fucking
that-
are retarded.
What does that make
Like,
you
you have the
then?
nerve to talk about independence when mommy and daddy still wipe your fucking asshole and pay all your fucking bills.
Oh, I remember you trying to claim that I have hemorrhoids, which
You do have
I'm not
hemorrhoids.
I am not. I do not
pushed
have
too hard.
hemorrhoids.
You push way
I
too
do
hard,
not-
Nick.
You were claiming I told mom, and I had to call her up and have her
Yeah,
tell
because you were
you.
like, because she looked at in your butthole.
She does.
Like, 'cause you were
She
like,
does not look at. I can call her up now again.
Yeah, you had to call her up to look at your butthole because you didn't know what it was.
You're confusing yourself. No, you're confusing yourself with you because you had to have your boyfriend identify it for you.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, is that untrue that you had to have your boyfriend
I don't believe
look at your... Because you didn't know what it was. Go to ignore those. You don't ignore.
Where am I going?
Go to your left.
Well, too bad. I already went straight up.
You know what? It's fine. Go up north then. Or excuse me, up. That might be too complicated for you. Do you know which direction north is? Do I have to say up?
Nope, I'm retarded. I don't know.
Well, it's good that you admit it. Admitting it is the first step to solving your problems. Oh, for the love of... No, you need to push the blocks. You can't phase through a solid object, Stella. This isn't one of your weed trips. And yes, I realize weed doesn't make you trip. You get the sword from the old man on top of the waterfall. That is the sword that you have right now. Go. No. Where are you going? There was a door right to your left. Push the block and go back in the room. What are you doing? Push the block. There you go. This game isn't going to wind up getting beaten, is it? It's going to be a miracle if you can beat any game, right? Do you think? Maybe is this game too hard for you? Do you think maybe you could play some kind of game made for toddlers, Stella? Oh, this is just a key. I was hoping maybe it would be the item. Excuse me. I'll have to confirm to Mom that she hasn't inspected my butt for hemorrhoids. If not tonight.
That's what she told me. She said you called her, and you were like, "What are these things in my butthole? Can you look?"
You are lying, are you not,
like,
Stella?
what the fuck?
You're lying.
No,
Either that or you're mixing. You
that's
you
what-
yourself admitted that you had to have your boyfriend inspect your butt. You're trying to
I think that you have me confused with somebody else.
You're trying to lessen your shame.
I think you have me confused
You're
with
trying
somebody
to
else.
lessen your shame because you had to have your boyfriend, Miss Independent, inspect your butt for you to identify your hemorrhoids.
I think that you have me confused with somebody else.
You had just admitted that less than 5 minutes ago, did you not?
What are you talking about?
You admitted that you had to have your boyfriend inspect your butt.
I never admitted that.
Are you denying it then?
I don't ever remember that.
Well, maybe I'll have to. Maybe when I get a hold of Mom on stream, I can have her confirm that too. Don't just attack them from around the corner. Do you know what? Pause the game. Pause. Okay, you see that red bottle? Okay. Now unpause and press B. That'll recover your health. Pause again. Pause again.
Oh my god.
Pause it. Okay. Now select off of it, so that way you don't accidentally use that again. Select off of it. Okay, yes, good.
Fuck.
Even with
Way to go.
she's.
Way to go. Way to fucking go. Way to make
Oh yeah, that's
make me
my
fucking pause the game.
fault.
Yes, because you were like, pause, pause.
I had to save you from your own ineptitude because you were down to 1 heart. You even have the you even have the white sword, and you're struggling with all this. Ignore
that.
them, ignore
No,
them, and
fuck
go
that.
down the stairs. What? Go down the stairs. The item I believe is down there. It's interesting how this slows down even when it's being emulated. Okay, yep, raft. That's what I thought it was. Which is it is a required item. You need it to get to the next dungeon. Let's see. So, I mentioned that.
Am I getting out of here?
What do you mean getting out of here?
Like where where am I going?
Do you mean are you leaving the dungeon or?
No, like where am I going?
You see a little red dot flashing.
Where am I?
You're the white dot, for the love of. Do you see on the map in the top left
Yes.
corner? Do you want to exit the room and re-enter it to reset it? Do you see the map?
Yes, I see.
You're the white dot,
Okay.
and you're going towards the red dot. That is the Triforce, the piece of the Triforce. That's where it's located, and the boss is right before it. So, just head in that direction. So I mentioned.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Hooters probably wouldn't really be particularly appealing to me, given that the wings aren't that great and the women wouldn't necessarily interest me.
I don't
So it
know
doesn't really-
with the women that you like. I don't know. It just might.
Go. Yeah, assume you know anything at all ever, Stella. But regardless,
I call it like I see it, though.
well, you're also mentally handicapped, so it's probably better just to assume you're wrong about everything, which is the opposite of me, where stop running into them. You can't hit them from the front, and you can't run. Paul, do you know what? No, you're going to die. You want to use the medicine. What are you
This
doing?
stuff?
No, that's food.
This stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
And well, go. You hardly accomplish basic tasks even with help. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, so Stella, it's a pretty safe assumption to that she's generally wrong, like premarital sex, which I have scientific evidence backing me up, and it's pretty safe assumption.
I'm not going
To
to sit here and have the
assume-
same conversations I had with you last time.
Well, I mean, I am rehashing it since that one was, kind of missed.
Oh, because you're retarded as fuck.
What can I say? Technology. No, just stop running into him. Okay, real quick. Don't go into the next room yet. You see those enemies?
Yes.
Run into them just for a second. It won't damage you.
Yes, it does.
No. Just look at your hearts.
Oh.
So do you know what it does is that disables the use of your sword briefly. Those enemies are called bubbles.
Do I need bombs for these?
You don't need it, but if you can get a good hit on it with a bomb, you can take out most of its heads, if not all. Also, if you notice the layout of this dungeon, the shape, do you notice... What are you going to put down bombs or not? You're going to... Okay, do you want to stop by some... Do you want to get medicine? Or do you want to go back to the boss?
I need medicine for those little fuckers.
Alright, okay, leave. And by that do you mean, by medicine do you mean weed? I mean, you claim, you say you take it because you, and you can't see me, but I'm using air quotes, have anxiety. Isn't that right, Stella?
Yeah.
Go to your left. Go to your left, not your right. And just keep running into enemies while you do it.
I will.
Well, at least you can give the illusion that it's intentional, right? By saying that, and that you aren't just grossly incompetent. Anyway, back to the whole Hooters thing. And women. So, back when I had my little luncheon with my former coworkers, I don't remember how we got on the topic of strip clubs, just that we did, and that
I can't ever even imagine you at one of those.
Well, are you sure you couldn't? Could you imagine? Because I told them my dream of going to a strip club, and they were initially taken aback when I was describing it as warped or twisted or whatever. Or maybe not taken aback. They were a little nervous. And I'm probably making it. I might be making it sound worse than it is, or maybe it's worse than most people would imagine. So, if I ever had enough, just basically a ton of disposable money, I could just imagine myself. Where are you going? Down. Go down. Down.
Hold on.
You don't need to... Huh? Well, now you just took a hit. Kinda. Well, this game, I guess it doesn't have enough memory or something to show it when you take a core of a heart hit. But you can still have some damage on you, even if it's showing full hearts. Alright, go down and to your right. Anyway, so I could, if I had just endless a ton of money, I could imagine myself going to a strip club and paying them copious amounts of money to put clothes on as a chorus of boos rings out, and I just start laughing. You said I would get kicked out if I did that.
Yes.
I mean, can you not see amusement in that? Or do you just not have a sense of humor? You know where I originally got this idea from? I originally got it from, I think I was watching TV late at night. It was some sitcom where there were two guys in a car talking about how they wanted to go to a strip club and have women entertain a couple of stand-up guys like them as a treat. Again, you can't see it, but I'm rolling my eyes. Where are you going?
Thought I went here last time.
You're moving. You don't need to go. You already have the raft. Right. What would you do without me? No, don't run into them. Where are you going? Are you not looking at the map? Don't interact with those things if you don't need to. They drain your health like crazy because you're inept. Alright. Also, you don't need to kill everything on every single screen
Yes,
to
because
progress.
I was trying to get my heart back.
Do you know that's fair, actually. Okay. You don't need any more hearts, so just move on to your right, because even an enemy as simple as a gel is liable to be deadly to you. The weakest enemies in the game, and it's probably a huge threat to you, isn't it? Yeah, can you... am I one of the more warped people you know, Stella? Stella? Do you just like ignoring me? Am I one of the more warped people you know?
I'm trying to pay attention to what I'm doing.
Right, I guess you do need all the focus because you are normally maybe barely competent at the game, so unless your brain is overclocked like crazy, there's no way you could get through this. Oh, and now you lost your sword beam. Let's see if you die. Oh, well, I was about to mouth off and say, let's see if you die to this one enemy. Let's see. Yeah, remember those things disable your sword briefly. Do you remember, don't run into the enemy. The sword, it disables your sword. Did you know that there is there's a second quest in The Legend of Zelda?
No, I didn't know that.
So yeah, if you beat the game once, you can use the same game file. And what are you waiting for? And you can play the game again with different dungeon locations, different dungeon layouts. I don't know all the differences the game has off the top of my head. Okay, pretty good. You might just want to go at it with a sword. Okay. I got kind of lucky there, with that last one. By the way, that boss is called Manhandla. What was the last? Oh yeah, Dodongo is the last one. You know, I feel like Manhandla is kind of an underused boss. It's only in a handful of games. Maybe 3? I honestly don't know. I lost my train of thought.
Where's the other game that we're gonna go do?
Oh, right, quest 2. Or was that? Or was I finished with that? Okay, next dungeon. You go up. And then you take a right. A couple of rights, actually. Those enemies you just passed by, do those things look like...
Where am I going?
Well, you can go down. Do those enemies, those moblins, do those look like bulldogs to you?
Where am I going?
Right. And then cross the bridge and go up. I think once you get another heart container, you can get a magical sword. No, sorry, left. Go up from that green platform. Let me think. Let me see. I think it's 12, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that right? 6, 7, 8, 9. So I guess you need a couple more hearts for the magical sword. For the magical sword. I'm pretty sure the stepladder is in here somewhere. And then I think Dungeon 5 is the recorder. Dungeon 6 is the magical rod. Dungeon 7 is... I think it's the Book of Magic and maybe something else. Those enemies are called Vire. Okay, I wasn't entirely sure. Your sword isn't power enough to kill them in one hit. Do you know... Should I tell you what you should be doing?
What?
Do you notice how you can't see what's going on?
Oh.
Yeah, oh. You'd
I don't
think
have
you'd
any
be
fire.
What do you mean you don't have any fire?
What's fire? Where's the fire at? Oh, fire's right there.
You'd think you'd be the first one to think of fire, what with your use of fire to light up your bong, or pipe, or whatever. Let's see. Oh, also, another thing I wanted to mention about the second quest. You can also activate it, Okay, good, you realized you needed that. You can also... Don't just sit there and take damage from running into... How many times did you just run into enemies there? 3? Okay, Zelda. So you can activate the second quest also by entering your name as Zelda in the file screen. Which it's kind of interesting. Just to think about the fact that there are probably at least some little girls with the name Zelda who entered that name. And they didn't realize they were playing the second quest. I'd imagine that probably started some school ground rumors. What are you doing? You can't cross that yet. You need the stepladder. Yes, unlock the door. You need to... There we go. Yeah. It's also interesting that I think Zelda was named after Zelda Fitzgerald, the wife of the author of The Great Gatsby. And Robin Williams was a big fan of Zelda. Oh, okay. No. Those are likes. Careful. Get away. No, sword. Hit it quickly. Okay. Yep, your shield got eaten. Really, I shouldn't be surprised. Whatever.
Do I have to kill it?
No, your shield is just gone. What are you doing?
Do I need to kill that
you
thing?
do need to kill. Oh yes, you should have killed that. Sorry.
Oh my God.
I thought you meant for the shield.
No.
I'm pretty sure that that room you left leads to a secret of some kind. You're being bodied by bats, Stella. You're being whittled down by the most basic of enemies. Oh, goodness. Maybe if we're lucky, this easy mode includes infinite money each time you, or refilling your money each time you, reload it. I mean, it's conceivable she could beat this with the help of save states, otherwise that's probably going to be a pretty Herculean task. Oh, I also almost... So I was pushed one of those blocks. Yep. I also was starting to mention this, but I must have got sidetracked. Yep, there's the stepladder. So at the very end of this game, which is why I brought up whether or not you beat this before, you get to see Zelda. And normally she wears a red dress, and I got myself to wondering if that was necessarily always the case, because it was the same color as Link's red tunic, assuming you got the red ring, which changes your tunic color again. So I looked into it a bit, and I posted this a while back on Twitter, that the color of Zelda's dress when you beat the game does correspond directly to Link's coloration. So if you beat the game with just the blue ring, Zelda will have... It's either a white coloration or a very, very faint blue. Basically, her dress will match the coloration of his tunic right now. If you only have the blue ring, if you don't have either of the rings, then her dress will be green, which I'd imagine a few people see that, given that most people will, most people will have gotten the blue ring, and B, it would kind of be difficult to beat the game without it otherwise anyway.
How do I get this fucking thing?
You can't get it from here. The stepladder only works for one tile.
Oh, not this again.
Then just ignore the enemies. You don't have to kill every single enemy every time you enter a room.
I just don't want them to come and get me. Like that guy did.
Is your bloodlust not satisfied by watching live leaks?
What?
Yeah, you watch live leaks, right?
Not for a long time.
Really?
I watched that during COVID.
Well, I guess that is the sort of thing the sort of time to go crazy and start watching that sort of thing. If you get what I'm saying, right? I'm saying it would be the time, you know?
Yeah. That's when I also got into TikTok, too.
I would go up if I were you. Yo, didn't you say you watched live leaks basically out of a morbid fascination or something?
Yes, I do have a crazy morbid fascination.
You know, I think I could kind of see that. In terms of you specifically, I mean. So that does, on some level, I guess, make sense, you know? Does that make sense to you?
Mm-hmm.
Go to your right. Let's see. Yeah, so there's the map. Each of these different levels has a different name. This might be the serpent or something, I don't know. I don't remember the names of the levels. I don't actually remember this being a mini-boss. Well, I mean, not this specifically anyway. I mean, it got downgraded pretty quick. You can hit it with your sword, by the way. Granted, with it going crazy like that, you're probably going to take some hits.
Mini
Go
boss.
back
Mini boss.
Go back down for a sec. Or ignore me outright.
I want to see what's in here.
you know what? It's fine. You don't. Whatever it was, you might be able to go in the room to the south. Shouldn't you be using the whatever? Just leave. I remember in dungeon. I think.
What the fuck? Do I not have any?
What do you mean? Do you not have any? What? Do you not have any? What?
I gotta see what I'm doing here.
Yeah, that would be helpful, wouldn't it? Oh goodness. Okay, just or whatever. I remember for the longest time, I think it was Dungeon 7, not being able to figure out how to complete it because I had the map, and I had to use a bomb in order to open up an area to a room that wasn't on the map, and I had basically just assumed that the map was accurate.
Do one of these move?
So, no, I'm pretty sure they don't. Go down. Go, what are you doing? Go. There's a room down. Go to the room down.
Jesus Christ.
Don't just stand there. Okay, kill those things without taking any more damage. Never got the compass. Whatever. It's
Where's the
fine.
compass?
It doesn't matter. The compass just tells you where the Triforce is located. And since we hear the boss, we have a pretty good idea of where it is. I think the boss is Gleok.
I have no bombs.
I mean, if nothing else, the mini-boss is gone, so that's some progress. Yep, Gleok. You just need to hit it with your sword. You're going to die. Is it the main body or the heads? Quickly, just... You're going to die. Okay. I think it was the head that you're supposed to hit. You want to go get some medicine? It might be quicker just to hit continue.
Hold on. I'll be right back.
Those kids. Let's see. And those kids. You'd think maybe I don't know if she. I remember my mom having to yell at my sister a bunch about not having these kids on a proper schedule. Again, Miss Independent here. She needs to have mommy tell her to get the kids on a schedule. I'll have to make sure to rub her nose in that once she gets back. I should, by the way, have probably tomorrow, I think, a channel trailer that I'll put out. So a channel video, whatever it's called. And I think I can maybe start advertising. Maybe get some more eyes on this more easily. And I also have a music video that's about an hour and a half long that I can put that on as a constant live stream is my current plan. To get more eyes. Of course, things are going to be difficult with my idiot sister, Miss... I can't guarantee my time even though you're paying me. Which... I'll need to remember in the future my idiot sister is not to be trusted. So,
You're talking to nobody, Nikki. You're talking to nobody.
Well, no, we have at least one guy who was interested. So he should hopefully. Huh?
I said do it now.
Yeah, I told you.
We have no one
so
watching at the current moment.
Yeah, probably not. So if you go down, go ahead and go down. And... Wait a minute. I thought this special mode let you have more hearts upon death. Left. Have all the clueless. Why do you just keep running into enemies? Do you think if you bash your head into them hard enough, you'll kill them? And also, in terms of talking, do you want there just to be dead air? Oh wait, dead air is what it sounds like inside your head. Do you have an internal monologue, Stella? Stella? Wait, no, go to your left and heal. Go to your left, there's a fairy, one screen left, 2 screens up. Notice I didn't use the word north because that might be too complicated for
Nikki,
you.
how many times are you gonna say the same fucking thing over and over again? It's not funny after the first fucking time.
Well, you see, I say that because you have no learning skills, so I need to repeat myself over and over and over again in the vain hopes that you might get it through your thick skull. Right, Stella? Because you're clueless and you have no learning skills. Did I mention you're clueless and you have no learning skills? Because I'm repeating it because I'm afraid you might have forgotten in the less than 10 seconds that since I've said it.
Where am I going? Down?
What do you mean, where are you going? You're going back in the dungeon where you just were. Do I have to hold your hand for everything? By the way, while you were off screen, I was bad-mouthing you, saying you had to have mommy tell you to get your kids on a regular sleep schedule.
Yeah, because mommy tells me to do that.
She did. Did she not?
Bombs in here?
You have max bombs.
I have max bombs? Okay.
Yes, you just put... I mean, for now, you can expand... I forget which dungeons there the bomb expansions are in. I think... Is one of them 5? I don't remember. Are you saying mommy didn't have to tell you to get your kids on a regular schedule? How late were your kids up till?
Am I going right or north, Nick?
First off, there is no right to go.
Or left, I mean.
Smart mouth. Second off, going to your left is a dead end, so really that entire statement was just proving my point. Right? Do I go left? Do I go right into a dead end, into a wall, or left into a dead end? Hee. I'm saying, and I use the word north to act as if my brother wasn't right about my being an idiot. Right? Right, Stella? You really proved my point, didn't you? What, don't have any smart mouth comments to make? Since I'm right? But shocker there, I'm always right, aren't I, Stella?
Yeah, you're always right, Nick.
You know, even now you have no real backing to my claim about premarital sex, given that...
Nikki, I'm not talking about the same fucking things with you every single time.
Why? Are you getting frustrated when I point out that I'm right?
Because you can think you're right all you want to, and you can wait until you can get married a virgin for all I give a fuck. I really don't care.
Really? You aren't jealous, Stella?
Yeah, I'm so jealous of your virginity, Nick.
Your boyfriend. Does your boyfriend ever regret that your downstairs probably looked like a roast beef sandwich when he encountered you?
If it looked like a roast beef sandwich, he never would have decided to date me.
Is that so? What did it look like then?
I have a very pretty vagina.
You mean to tell me it wasn't prolapsed?
No, I have a very pretty vagina. Unlike you.
Yes, I don't have a vagina, Stella. Thank you for acknowledging that.
I don't know, Nick.
Unlike you, because we've established again, the lore is that you're a hermaphrodite.
No, we didn't. And they can't have kids, Nick. I don't know how many fucking times I gotta tell you.
That's your character lore, is what I'm saying.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
In fact,
no.
I've considered maybe having art commissioned of you at some point in maybe a bikini or something, you know, with so you know what that would imply. Can you imagine what that would look like, given that your character is canonically a hermaphrodite?
It's Nikki.
Oh yeah, imagine the artwork. That's one of the many reasons I need to make it big, or we rather, just to irritate my sister and prove her wrong. Because you don't seem to think that we're not going to make it big, but if I can get great, then you'll be fine. You'll be fine, right? If I take all the money that this channel makes, right?
We're not gonna make it big, Nick.
So you'll be fine with that. You're saying right now I can have all the money, right? If we're not gonna make it big, that shouldn't be an issue, right?
I'm gonna take all the money.
It's difficult. No, don't heal yet. Oh, are you going to bomb? Okay, good. Yeah. Missed again. Missed a third time. You're really good at this, Stella. Okay, heal. Heal. That might hit you. Okay, once you pause, you need to be real quick. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought that would... Yeah, I guess that would only do half a heart. Just hit it with your sword. Okay, I do think you're getting close to being able to get the magical sword. But I don't... Wait. You wanna get one or two heart containers and then call it for the night?
Sure.
So
Is
do you
there any in
remember that?
here?
No, each dungeon only has one. There are a couple on the overworld, though.
Well, tell me how to get there.
Do you
Where am I
not
going?
remember... Okay, do you not remember the one I told
Just
you?
tell me
need
where to
this
go.
You not... I need to finish criticizing you.
Oh my
Actually,
god.
I think a couple.
I'm just gonna fucking go wherever I want then.
Do you not remember you when you first booted up the game, before we started streaming, that you found one, but it was out of reach?
Hmm.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I should be going to bed soon.
Oh, here we go. Mom's telling him to, it's time for bed, Nikki.
Hold on. Because someone wasn't.
Time for bed, Nikki.
Someone waited forever to be able to start streaming.
Well, I didn't realize that Mom was gonna be like, "Hey, it's time for bed, Nikki."
Well, of course, Mom is. Hold on a sec. Hey, Mom. Could you come down here for a second? I need you to tell your daughter that I never told you that I never had hemorrhoids. Well, yes, but the last stream, her audio didn't get recorded. Also, tell her to go to bed too, because she has kids. Also, use her name on this is Stella. So, go ahead, Mom, and tell.
No, he never had hemorrhoids. You
Stella.
had hemorrhoids.
Yeah, Stella, you had hemorrhoids. Your boyfriend had to inspect you. Don't you remember?
Mom just doesn't want to. Mom just
You
trying
had
to have your
asked them what
back.
they were.
Mom's, yeah, you hear that? Mom's, she can't hear you, by the way.
Oh, no, I'm going to bed. And you should go to bed. You've got kids. And you should go to bed.
See, Stella, she's
Did we already do
policing
this
you.
one?
Yes, you already did this one. Stella, she has to
Well,
tell
I
you
don't live
too.
with her, so she doesn't get to tell me what to do.
Mom, she just told you to go to bed again. See, Stella, you're being an irresponsible parent. You need to.
Where am I going?
You need to go to your right. Not in there. Do not actually go down on second thought.
Oh my fucking god.
But yeah, you saw this at the beginning before we started streaming, and you didn't know how to reach it. And it's only been a couple of hours. Has weed destroyed your memory that much? But yeah, mommy has to police you too.
Yeah, she sure does, because I live with
And
her.
you're
She
older
pays my
than me,
bills.
so you'd think
She pays all my bills.
You think with as
She
old
wipes-
as you are, you think with as
she
old
wipes
as you
my
are,
ass.
you wouldn't
She
have to
checks
have
me-
mommy policing
She
you.
checks me for hemorrhoids.
No, your boyfriend does it, and we've already established from mom that she
Mom
never
just doesn't
checked
want to
me
hurt
for
your feelings.
hemorrhoids. What do you mean she doesn't want to
She doesn't
hurt
wanna
my
hurt your
feelings?
feelings.
It's going to hurt my feelings. If she said that wouldn't hurt my feelings. If in the hypothetical situation that I had hemorrhoids and she checked it, I might be embarrassed. But she didn't. She just denied it. And we just confirmed. We just confirmed that you had to have. What do you mean, sadly? I'm not the one who had hemorrhoids. You are. We've established that.
I also created a child inside me.
Well, if I find a good enough woman, I can create a child of my own.
Good luck with that, Mac.
If I find a woman, she'd probably be of better quality than you. Not that that's an accomplishment. What are you doing? Just keep going right. Yeah, I think we have kind of peaked in this video after the hemorrhoids argument. That being said, do you think I won that argument, Stella? Given that
No.
we've confirmed that you had hemorrhoids
No,
and
because
I haven't.
Mom just doesn't want to embarrass you.
Keep believing. You don't even believe this, do you? Because
I sure do.
you're just keep lying, Stella.
Okay.
Don't believe my
I un-
sister's lies.
I understand.
She's
That
untrustworthy.
it's embarrassing.
Yeah, it is embarrassing for you because we've established that you have had hemorrhoids.
So do
And
you.
that your
Because
boyfriend.
because you pushed too
No,
hard.
he did not. Your boyfriend had to
We
inspect your
definitely-
butt for.
No. Mom had to inspect yours.
No. All right. Actually, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think you're one shy of being able to get the magical sword. The problem is I don't know if... Wait. Go up. Yeah, go ahead in there.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay. I would actually have expected it. Okay. Oh, no, go right. Yeah, I remember back when I was little, we entered one of these things. And you asked me if I wanted to get the medicine. Even back then, I knew it was a bad deal. Because I think it was I basically went, what, no, or something. This was back when I was real little. So Were you smoking pot even back then that you would
Probably.
ask something like that? Do you want to save and quit? Or what do you want to do?
We can save and quit.
Alright, so if you... actually... Let me think. No, I don't think we're close enough to justify getting the power bracelet. I think it is still a little bit a ways away. So if you press pause, if you press plus, and then... What's that?
So what's in that?
I don't know. Maybe rupees. But if you press plus and press minus, what? No, rupees, not... Did you think I said roofies?
Yeah. I was like, rupees, huh? I don't remember those being in this game.
Have you ever roofied yourself, Stella?
Cannot say that I have.
Do you think you...
Nor have I been roofied by anybody else.
Hmm. I mean, you do enjoy drugs, don't you?
Sure do.
Oh, before we go, you know, I don't think you ever commented on our mother's driving, not in depth anyway.
I have in other videos.
Well, I'm not sure if you did in the last one, but that wasn't recorded. Go ahead and tell us how much her driving terrifies you.
Why don't you bring her in the room for this?
Mom already went upstairs. Would you prefer ridiculing her another time? I'd be up for that.
I'd be up for that.
I mean, pestering Mother is one of my hobbies. Kind of like pestering you, right? Stella.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you want to save and quit, though? Because I already told you to press... If you press plus and minus, you can go to the save screen. Or are you just going to ignore me and keep wandering around aimlessly?
I'm gonna get off in a second.
Alright. Then what are you doing?
Getting ready to get off in a second.
What's
You don't
what's
tell
in
me
a
what to
second?
do. Mommy tells you what to do.
Mommy also just told you what to do as well.
I don't have to listen to her because I don't live at her house. And she doesn't pay my bills. She doesn't wipe my ass.
No, you have your boyfriend wipe your butt for you when he's inspecting for hemorrhoids.
Yep, and you have Mom do it for you.
No, I don't.
Yeah, when you don't know what the hell is going on with your hiney hole. You're like, Mommy, there's something wrong with my butt.
And your boyfriend. That's what you did with your boyfriend. You're
like boo boo butt, Mommy, boo boo butt.
You're throwing stones when you've basically done that with your boyfriend, and you're making false accusations. Where on earth are
I'm
you
absolutely not.
What are you doing? Where are you
What's up
going?
here?
Are you going to save and quit, or are you just going to wander around for hours on end?
Let's see what's in this room real quick.
That's where the white sword originally was. So what's your plan then? Are you just going to keep wandering around?
No, it's a good time to pause it.
Okay, press plus. What are you doing? Okay, press plus. Okay, now press minus. It's not working? Oh. Do you just want to create a suspend point, then?
I want to save my shit.
Well, so if you create a suspend point, you can just reload it and load the suspend point.
Alright, how do I do that?
Should I just sit here and wait for you to figure it out?
Nikki, tell me what to do.
Look on screen. Are you really this inept? Oh wait, you're illiterate. Oh, can you read? No, what are you doing? Suspend menu. Press Z and R, ZL and ZR together. No, you had it. For the love of... Create suspend point. Okay. Alright. So that is, I guess, basically it. So let's go ahead and do our sign-off.
You can do your gay ass sign off, Nick.
Well, no, I do my sign-off and then you comment. That's basically our thing, right? Nico, Nico, ni. Nico, Nico, ni.
Yeah.
Nothing to say to that?
Sure, Nick. Whatever you say.
You aren't going to call me gay or anything?
You already know that you're fucking gay. Okay,
Whatever
bye.
you say. Alright, bye. And just give me a minute on my end for anybody who is watching the VOD. They can sign out, but I want to go to Twitch real quick. I forgot to load it up beforehand. I want to do a raid real quick. So apologies to anybody who is watching this. You can just go ahead and sign off. That being said, anybody
Nothing about the consequences
who
of what was about
is
to happen once the adjustable rate mortgage
there
was increasing that based on the bill.
dashboard, feel free to like and subscribe. That would be appreciated. Okay, yeah. Rate channel. Not sure if anybody is actually even watching, so it might be kind of pointless otherwise anyway. All right, well, you have a good day. And